I'm asked to solve number 9 by completing the square. I suspect that I could solve this by getting everything on one side and factoring, but I really like the method of completing the square, particularly when that x squared, your quadratic term, has a coefficient of 1, and it does in this case. So in order to complete the square on the left-hand side, I need to add 4. So this will become x squared plus 4x and then plus 4. Now to keep the universe in harmony, I need to add 4 to the other side as well. So you can see all I've done is placed 4 units on each side of this equation. So I haven't changed or violated the truth statement. The truth of the equality is still the same. On the left-hand side, I have a perfect square. That factors as x plus 2 quantity squared. And over on the right-hand side, I have simply the number 9. Now, if there's 2 things that I could square to get 9, right? If I take the square root of 9, I get 9. If I take the positive of that, right? The square root of 9 is 3. If I take 3 and square it, I get 9. And if I take negative 3 and square it, I get 9. And that kind of illustrates nicely why it is when I take the square root of each side, I end up looking at the plus or minus square root of 9, right? Because this thing inside is either going to be 3 or negative 3. What do you mean inside? This value right here. This is either 3 or negative 3, because negative 3 squared is 9 and 3 squared is 9. So that's why we get this plus or minus each time, even if it's not a nice number. This becomes x plus 2 equals plus or minus 3. And if I take away 2 from both sides, I can see that x is going to be plus or minus 3. So 2 answers here. If I'm considering the plus 3, right, I've got x would be the number 1. And if x is the minus 3, or if I've got the minus 3, that would mean that x would equal negative 5. So my solutions are 1 and negative 5.